Hey, right, next HIIT session. So, we're going to do 6 exercises and we're going to do 30 seconds of each with a 10-second interval rest between each one. And we're going to do 3 rounds of that. 0 equipment needed for this one. Yeah, all good. Right, so if we start by stretching, so if we start with a Sphinx stretch, so you can either do the Sphinx, so up on the forearms, or you can do it with the arms extended if you want to get more of a stretch in the back. That's more of an advanced version. For now, I'm going to do the Sphinx. So on the forearms, with the hips in contact with the ground. Then we're going to take it back into child's pose. Then we're going to take it forward into Sphinx. And the forearms. And then back into child's pose, sink into this one, knees about hip width apart. Brilliant. Then we're going to do cat, so on all fours, once again, knees about hip width apart, we lift the back, we're going to drop the head. And then we're going to do cow, so we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. Then we're going to do cat, we're going to lift the back and drop the head. Then we're going to do cat, sorry, no we're not. Cow, push the belly button down, lift the head up. Then we're going to do cat, so you're going to lift the back and drop the head. Then we're going to do cow, we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. Right, finally got them out the right way. So, put them on our backs, with the legs bent and the knees bent. And then we're going to take the right leg, we're going to place the right foot on the left knee. Then we're going to push the right knee with the right hand. If you're struggling to feel that stretch, you can always take both hands and pick up that left thigh. Slightly more advanced stretch for the piriformis. I'm going to stick with this one. It's up to you there. Which one you pick? Right, we're going to switch it over. So do the left leg. So I said you're placing the left foot on the right knee, and then you're pushing the leg away with the same hand. So left leg's bent, push away the left hand. And if you did want to, you can pick up this leg here to get an all advanced stretch from the piriformis. So I'm going to stick with the leg down. Right, then we're going to come to standing. So we're going to start with rolling the shoulders back 10 times. Then you take it forward 10 times. Brilliant, then we're going to take it back, one arm at a time. Then we're going to take it forward, one arm at a time. We can take the arms across the body, one on top and then the other one, so you're alternating. Brilliant. Then what you can do is you're going to have the arms out in front of you and you're going to bring them back and forward and back and forward. So you want to feel, you're bringing them back, you want to feel stretch between the spine and shoulder blades. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Good point is to think about is you want to keep your arms in line with your shoulders. Forward and back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. So otherwise you might notice a bit of clicking in your shoulders. So yeah, arms in line with your shoulders when you're doing that motion and you're bringing it forward and back. Right, next one we're going to do is we're going to turn the head to the left and then to the right. You're going to briefly pause in the middle as you go over, so left and then to the right and then to the left and then to the right and then to the left and then to the right and then to the left and then to the right. Okay, back to neutral. We're going to take the head down and take the head up. Take the head down, briefly pausing in the middle. We're going to take the head up. Take the head down. We're going to take the head up. Take the head down. And we're going to take the head up. And we're going to take the head down. And up, and then back to neutral. And if you tilt the head to the left, then you tilt the head to the right, and then we get to the head to the left, briefly pausing in the middle, then we get to the head to the right, and to the head to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left, and then to the right. Then we come back to neutral, and we're going to rotate the head to the left. So you're going from one ear, we're going to take it to the right. We're going to take the chin to the left ear, and then to the right. And to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left, and then to the right, and then back to neutral. Okay, next what we're going to do, we're going to interlock the hands together. We're going to push the head into the hands. Right, and then we're going to take the head forward. So, hands two interlocked, push the head into hands, palms facing away. Right. Then we're going to lift the shoulders, bring them back, and hold them down. Then we're going to turn the head to the left, 90 degrees. Then we're going to bring the right ear down. Then we can turn the head to the right, 90 degrees, bring the left ear down. We bring the head back to neutral, and then if we lift the shoulders, bring them back, and drop them down, hold them there. You also bring the neck and head back. I'm going to hold that position for 30 seconds. It's a good one for posture. And relax. I'm going to do once for the wrists. So bring the hands back. I'm going to do the other hand. You take the hand back this way. And the other way. Brilliant. We're going to turn the hands out. And then in 10 times 2. And we can turn the hands over 10 times. That might be an extra one then, I don't know. Right, okay. So, we're going to start the press ups. Okay, right. So, I'm going to set this for 6 rounds. It's 30 seconds with a 10-second rest interval between each one. Okay. Right, I'm going to place this up here. Okay. So, just to quickly say about the press up, you can either do the press up from your knees, like this, or you can do them from your toes. Like this. Ideally, if you can, either try and bring your chest down to the floor, try and bring your nose down to the floor if you can. Right. If you grab yourself a drink, if you have a quick drink now if you need it. Equipment wise today, I don't think you really need anything. You don't even need chairs or sofa or anything. Just yourselves and a mat. Brilliant. Right, and you know what? I like to read the numbers. It's good. Okay. If we go for press ups in 1 and go. Just do as many as you can. 30 seconds. I might have the sofa a bit too close to me with my elbows. Oh, nice little click. 16 seconds to go. Good point is to remember with the press ups is to keep the glutes activated, nice strong core. Make sure you're looking down. Okay, next one we're going to do is one we have number 4, which involves spinning on the spot and you can drop down. Then when I say up, you're going to come standing. When I say down, you're going to get down again. Right. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're going to spin as fast as you can on the spot. And down. And up. And down. And up. Really go for it, really sprint. And down. And up. And down. And up. 7 seconds left, and down, and up, and down, and up. Right, next one is going to be jumping lunges. So you can either walk into lunges, or jump between them, and go. So you can either walk into them like this, or jump. 20 seconds left. Make sure that knee is behind the toe. Okay, next one is a cycling crunch. So for the cycling crunch, you're on the floor, with the head up. What you're going to do, shoot your legs in the air, arms in there, and as you bring one elbow forward, you straighten that leg, then you can do the other side. So elbow goes forward, that leg straightens on the same side, and you do the other side, so elbow goes forward, and the same side, that leg goes forward too. Right, I'm going to quickly demonstrate 4 on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, you're going to do 30 seconds of that one. Again, 2, 1, and go. Really good one for the abs, this one. I tend to put my index finger in my ear. As many as you can, a good form. Brilliant. Next one we do is burpees. So you can either do your burpee with a press up or without a press up, or 2 press ups. Nice big jump at the top, soft landing with the knees. If you can, do a press up. If you can, do a double press up too. Nice jump you can. Nice soft landing. Okay, the last one is jumping squats. Or normal squats. So you can either do a normal squat or jumping squat. Nice soft landing when you come down. Make sure those knees aren't rolling in. And rest. Right. And rest. See, I actually prefer working up barefoot I don't think anyone wants to see my feet. I actually find it more comfortable that way, to be honest. Because I personally think it's quite good to get the feet in touch with the ground. I think it's really good to spend as much time as you can barefoot. So it's good for everything. It's good for your feet, it's good for your knees, it's good for your hips. And your upper torso and your shoulders and your neck. Right. 5 more seconds. So we get in position. We're going to start the press ups again. Oh, bit too much leg there, eh? Right. Going 3, 2, 1. So up on your knees, on your toes. And go. Do as much as you can. 30 seconds. Twenty seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. 1 second to go. Right. Next one is where you sprint, drop down, back up again. So go 3 seconds, so really sprint as fast as you can. And go. And down. And up. 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 And down, and up, and down, and up. Right, whew. Next one is jumping lunges. So you can either walk into them alternating, or jump between them. There you go. So, make sure that front knee is behind the toe, that the knees aren't rolling in. 12 seconds to go. Four seconds to go. Okay, next one is a cycling crunch. So that's on the floor. So you're going to bring one elbow forward. At the same time, on the same side, you're going to straighten the leg. Okay, going 2, 1. There you go. So that's the same elbow, same elbow, same leg, understand? Oh, elbow goes forward and the leg goes forward. Just like you're cycling. And you got your head up and your legs up. Okay, okay, I'm standing. Next one is a burpee, either with a press up or without, or 2 press ups. Highest drop you can, and down. Nice soft landing with a jump. Make sure with the squat you keep your knees out. Okay, last one, jumping squats or normal squat. Jumping squat's been the hardest variation. Nice soft landing, landing into a squat. Make sure those knees aren't rolling in. Keep going. It's 2 rounds. One round to go. I'm starting to sweat already. It's good. That's got me out of breath. Right. Right. Give it 40 more seconds rest. Pardon me. I might crack the window open. Say that again. Whew. Right, if you want to do the same, do it. If you want to grab a drink, get it. 10 more seconds. Okay, let's get ready to go. So, if you come to standing, it's the last round. Start press ups. Set up on your knees, on your toes. Ideally taking your nose or your chest to the floor if you can. And go. Oh, oh, I might just hang on. I'm just going to stop that one. I do apologise for people who might have got quite a few out there. I forgot what I was doing, whether it was a burpee or a press up. So I'll tell you what, let's restart. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and go. My bad. "15 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Straight up. We can do one with sprint. Drop down, then back up. When I say so. And sprint, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up. We can sprint each time we come up, and down, and up. We sprint, and down, and up. Really sprint at the top each time, and down, and up. Next one is a jumping lunge, where you can walk into it. Alternating. Okay, and go. Make sure that knee's not rolling in. Make sure those knees are behind the toe. On the front leg. 10 seconds left. I think we've got cycling comes next. And then rest. Woo! Right. Yep. Straight down the floor. Remember, elbow goes forward. On that same side, the leg goes forward. There you go. So, I tend to put my index finger on my you push, just 30 seconds, but keep good form at the same time. If you feel any low back pain, or if you did feel any low back pain during that one, next time give it a rest if you feel it, and then when you come back to each time it'll get a bit easier. Right, okay, if we come to standing, next we're going to do is burpees. Either with a press up or no press up, and if you want you can always do a press up on your knees, or you can do 2 press ups. So I'm going to do highest drop you can. That's the last round. Really burn as many calories as you can. Highest drop you can. Nice soft landing with those knees. If you can always jump into a tuck. Nice to plan with the knees. 2 press ups at the bottom if you can. No rest. Right, we've got one left. Jump in squats. So, we can do normal squats. There you go. And soft knees as you come down. "15 seconds left. As strong as you can. But nice soft knees when you come down. 5 seconds left. Keep pushing. No rest. Woo. Wow. Right. Right, we're going to do one more exercise. So, if you grab a drink if you need it. If you haven't opened the window and you feel like you want it now, go for it. Or door, go for it. Right, last thing we're going to do is a plank. So you can either do the plank on your forearms and with your arms straight and your forearms harder. Okay, we're going to do 1 minute. And as I said before, when you get the strength of the mat up, when you get into plank position, if you start by lifting yourself up and squeezing your glutes and squeezing your abs. And with your core, wow, that's cool. And if you feel like you need to, or if you feel like you're getting your lower back pain at all, just give it a rest there, give it a rest with that exercise, well, give it a rest with the plank today, and then come back to it another day, because it will get easier each time you do it. Okay, and go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're gonna lift up, squeeze those glutes, squeeze the stomach, means have a nice straight line, just like this. Alright, 50 seconds to go. Really keep those glutes and the abs and core engaged. Remember to breathe. 40 seconds to go. Something I like to do sometimes to help me get through this is I'll imagine I'm walking or running in the forest, and I'll visualize the route I take to try and take my mind off it. Really keep the glutes and core and abs engaged. 13 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Almost there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Wow, that's good. It's really good. Whew. That was a great workout. And surrender bits. As I said before in the past, don't wipe that sweat off your brow, because that's your body's way of cooling itself down. So, just allow your body to do its job. Okay, I'm going to put the phone back on the side, then we'll finish by stretching. Right, that was a great all body weight workout. That was a good sweat. Right, and I'm still sweating. So we're going to start with Sphinx. So, on the forearms, looking ahead. You can do the Cobra if you prefer with straight arms. Just make sure either one you pick, you keep your hips in contact with the ground. Right, we're going to take it back into child's pose. We're going to take it back into Sphinx, but I said if you prefer to do the Cobra you can. I'll demonstrate the Cobra again for you. So the Cobra is with arms straight, with hips in contact with the ground. I gotta choose to do the Sphinx. It's your choice. Either way, you're looking ahead as well. Right, next one. Goes back into child's pose. Knees about hip width apart. Maybe slightly less. Ah, yeah, about hip width apart. Right, next one you do is cat. So you can lift the back, drop the head. You can do cat, so we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. We're going to do cat, so you can lift the back and drop the head. We can do cat, we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. Right, next one we're going to do this one on the back. You're going to bend your legs, knees bent, and you're going to bend your right leg. So placing your right foot on your left knee, and you're going to push your right leg away with your right hand. And if you prefer, you could always at this point put both hands around your left thigh and pick those and pick yourself up like this if you want to do a more advanced stretch. But I'm going to stick with this one. You're going to switch sides, you're now going to do your left leg, so the left foot's going up on the right knee, then you're pushing the left leg away with the left hand. Or I said you could do the other variation where you put your hands on your thighs and lift yourself up like this. Okay, I'm going to do this one. That's for those who may not have seen what I did with my legs then on the leg I stretched a second ago. Right, then come back onto the front. Really swelling, this is such a good sign. Right, I'm going back into Sphinx, looking ahead, forearms on the floor, hips in contact with the ground. Then go back into Cobra, no not Cobra, Child's Pose, sorry, Child's Pose next. So, sinking into this one, knees hip width apart. Then we're going to do Sphinx again. So up on the forearms, hips in contact with the floor, looking ahead. I feel a nice gentle arch in the lower back. We're going to take it back into Child's Pose. Okay, next one we're going to do is cat. So on all fours, you lift your back, drop your head. We're going to do cow, we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. If you can't, you can lift the back and drop the head. And if you can't, we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. If you can't, we can lift the back and drop the head. If you can, we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. Right, then we're going to come to standing. Okay, we're going to turn the head to the left. And then to the right. And then we're going to come back to neutral, we're going to take the head down. And we can take the head up. And we can come back to neutral, we're going to take the head to the left. And then we can take the head to the right. And then we're going to rotate the head, sorry, before that, we're going to take the head back to neutral. We're going to rotate the head to the left. Then we're going to rotate the head to the right. Taking your chin to your ear, each side. Okay, then we're going to come back to neutral. Then we need to interlock the hands, we're going to push the head back into the hands. So you've got palm side in contact with the back of your head. You can take it forward. And this time you still get your hands interlocked, but this time your palms are facing away. Right, next one we're going to do is we're going to lift the shoulders, bring them back and drop them down. We're going to bring the head back and the neck back. Holding the arms where they are, the shoulders that is, shoulders and arms, and the neck and head. Just kind of basically repeat myself then, didn't I? Right, we're going to turn the head to the left 9 degrees and bring the right hip down, actually like a fish hook. Should really feel like a good stretch between your shoulder and your neck. If you really think about dropping this shoulder, you get an even better stretch. Just relaxing the shoulder. Bring back to neutral, then we turn the head to the right, 90 degrees, bring the left ear down. A good stretch from the neck, all the way through the shoulder, or from the neck to the shoulder. So you want to relax the shoulder, let it drop down if it will. Head back to neutral. Right, and we're going to stretch the wrists off. We do the other hand. Switch the hands off this way. Do the hands the other way. Full on film, the t-shirt stuck to me. It's good though. I I really do think sweat is a good sign of a good workout. Right. Okay, and then we stretch off the quads. Yeah. Sorry, mental block. Right. Yeah, we'll stretch off the quads. So try and find an object to stare at. Right, we'll do the other leg. My day for balance. Brilliant. Right, then stretch the calves. So we start by putting the left foot against the wall. Both legs are straight. Lean over your left leg. Getting a stretch in your left calf. Neither leg is locked out, just straight. You don't lock them out. Right, then we do the right leg. So we can put the right foot up against the wall, lean over that leg, both legs straight, as I said, but they're not locked out. Right, then we're going to do this calf stretch. So you're going to put your right leg forward, your right leg is bent, your back leg is straight. So in this case, my right leg is bent, my left leg is straight. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to drive your right knee towards the wall. And what you're stretching this time is your left calf. So you make sure your left foot, that you're keeping that heel planted on the floor, and you're driving your right knee towards the wall. Right, let me switch it over. So we're going to have the left leg bent, the right leg straight. You also want to make sure that both your big toes are pointing forwards. I suppose all your toes are pointing forwards in that case then. Okay. And you're driving your left knee towards the wall. You're keeping your right heel planted down, so you're stretching your right calf. Doesn't really matter how you have your hands, if you have your wrists like this. I'm just trying not to get marks on the wall. Lastly, we'll stretch up the hamstrings. So you're going to place your foot up on an object. Yeah, about this height's good. But you can have one just slightly less than your hips if you like, hip height. But I think this height works really well actually. Okay. So I guess for me, it's about knee height. But if you wanted to, you go something like this, but about hip height. But I kind of prefer this, to be honest, in here. So yeah, so for this one, you got your legs straight, you got both legs straight, and you got your torso straight, and then you're tilting at the hips. And ideally, if you can, try and be your hands free. lean forward. If you can, imagine you driving your nose down to your knee. Right, we'll do the other leg. As I said, legs, both legs straight, torso is nice and straight, tilting at the hips. And imagine you're driving your nose down to your knee. If you feel like you need a high object, you can use a high object. Just as I said, make sure it's no higher than your hips. No higher than your waist. If you can be hands-free, good for balance. That means you're not placing pressure on your quad, so you're less likely to place pressure on your knee either. Right, that's a great workout. I really enjoyed that. See, the good thing about HIIT is you're not only burning the calories during the workout, but you also burn them up to 48 hours afterwards as well, which is awesome. Yeah, brilliant, amazing job. Hope you all have a great day, and I look forward to doing the next HIIT session with you. See you later.